Sridhar Prabhu, you have to share the screen. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you. Hare Krishna Prabhu Mataji, welcome to the session today. So yes, we take the blessings of Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai. Shri Jagannath Baldev Subhadramai ki jai. Panchatattva Bhagavan Gaur ki jai. Vamandev Bhagavan Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Move forward. As usual, we begin with the prayers. We take blessings from our gurus, from Lord. We take blessings to understand the Bhagavad Gita, begin our day nicely. Om Jnanatimidandasya Jnananjana-Salakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristhaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Vishesha Shunyavadi Pasyati Deshatarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Yes. So now we are in the first chapter. So we are moving taking one slokas a day. We are moving ahead. So the chapter name is Observing the Armies on the Battlefield of Kurukshetra. So we'll see the 16 to 18 slokas today. Let me read the slokas before that. Let me say a prayer. Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 1, text 16 to 18. Ananta-vijaya rājā kuntī-putro yudhiṣṭhiraḥ Nakulaḥ Sahadevascha Sughoṣa and Maṇipuṣpakau kāśyaś parameṣv-āsaḥ Śikhaṇḍī mahā-rathaḥ dhṛṣṭadyumno virāṭaś sātyakiś cāparājitaḥ drupado draupadeyāś sarvaśaḥ pṛthivī-pate saubhadraś mahā-bāhuḥ śaṅkhān dadhmuḥ pṛthak. The translation is, King Yudhiṣṭhiraḥ, the son of Kunti, blew his conch shell, the Ananta-vijaya, and Nakula and Sahadeva blew the Sughoṣa and Maṇipuṣpaka. The great archer, the king of Kāśī, the great fighter Śikhaṇḍī, dhṛṣṭadyumno, virāṭaś, the unconquerable Satyakiś, drupada, the sons of Draupadi, and others, O king, such as the mighty armed son of Subhadra, all blew their respective conch shells. Prabhuji, anybody would like to recite the sloka? Any of you? Anyone?
Yes, Mr. Prabhu. I'm unmuting you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself now.
Okay, anybody would like to read? You can unmute. Okay, nobody?
Shall I read, Prabhuji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, shall I read?
Oh, okay, Amrita.
Ananta-vijaya rājā kuntī-putro yudhiṣṭhiraḥ Nakula Sahadeva Sughoṣa-Maṇipuṣpakau kāśyaś parameṣv-āsaḥ Śikhaṇḍī mahā-rathaḥ drūṣṭadyumno virāṭaś sātyakiś cāparājitaḥ drupado draupadeyāś sarvaśaḥ pṛthivī-pate saubhadraś mahā-bāhuḥ śaṅkhān dadhmuḥ pṛthak. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you. 1 second.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Yeah, thank you.
I went on mute. Okay. Yes. So thank you, Prabhu. You can start the screen share. So till now we have been seeing that the preparation before the war, the preparation is going on. So Dhritarashtra asked Sanjaya what is happening in the war field. So he's blind. He was not able to go to the war field at Kurukshetra. So while seated at Hastinapura, he was asking Sanjaya what is happening there. So Sanjaya is explaining. So Sanjaya had the mercy of his spiritual master Vyasadeva. So he had got divine vision to see while seated far away at Hastinapura. He could see he could explain what is happening at Kurukshetra. So he was explaining what is happening. So war is just about to begin. So everyone, the tension is being built up. So first Bhishma Dev understood that Duryodhana is getting tensed up, he's going here and there and talking to everyone, asking what is happening, be ready, do this, do that. So his tension, the tension building up scene is going on. So Bhishma Dev wanted to cheer up Duryodhana and the team. So he blew the conch shell. So when he blew the conch shell, it doesn't mention anywhere any transcendental or anything. It's just he blew the conch shell for beginning the auspicious symbol. Indirectly, he's indicating that my dear Duryodhana, I can't do anything. Just I'm fighting for you, but there's no point in this. We will lose anyways, because the auspicious symbols, the conch shell itself is an auspicious symbol. So blowing that, and then all the bugles, everything were blown together, that all the sound, that very nice sound, that was very amazing, and it was auspicious, and it was heartbreaking. That will be seeing in tomorrow's sloka. It was very heartbreaking for the Duryodhana's party. But for Pandava side, there is nothing, because there is a Lord present there. And in the yesterday's sloka, we saw that was a transcendental conch shells. Panchajanyam Shrikesha Devadattam Dhananjaya. These transcendental conch shells were blown. The transcendental word itself. It's not said in Vishnu Dev's or anyone. It's in the Lord's conch shell blown, that is said as transcendental. So it's divyam. So when that is said, the Lord and Arjuna starts blowing their conch shell, and then in this sloka said about others blowing the conch shell on Pandava's side, and who are all supporting them. So we see Arjuna and Lord Krishna's conch shell, it's named yesterday itself, and in this we see about Yudhiṣṭhira Maharaj, then Bhima, Nakula, Sahadeva. And another point to be noted here is, at the end, Srila Prabhupada nicely explains in a class about this sloka. He explains that at the end it is mentioned pṛthivī-pate. So Dhritarashtra is referred as, Sanjay is referring Dhritarashtra as pṛthivī-pate. Prithvi means the world, the planet, and the pate, the king or the ruler or emperor of the whole world, Prithvi. So he's saying it appears that that time the Hastinapura, the king or ruler of Hastinapura, was supposedly the ruler of the entire world. And then small places were allotted to, like Virāṭa, Drupado, and various other leaders, rulers. It was allotted to different kings. But the main, Dhritarashtra was Dhritarashtra was considered the pṛthivī-pate. Sanjay is referring Dhritarashtra as pṛthivī-pate. So he's a great leader there. So as a leader, just imagine if he would have been on the right side, then it would have all been better. There wouldn't have been any war needed. But he was not on the right side. He wanted his sons to be thrown, and he wanted Pandu's son, the Pandavas, to leave and things like that. He didn't want to give them anything. Because of that, this war took place. Now there's one side that Lord is there on Arjuna's side. Now, when the exile period was decided, okay, 12 years. After 12 years, 1 year, you have to be an incognito. Nobody should see. If somebody sees that again, like that. So they tried, the Kauravas tried their best to harm Pandavas in any possible way. They're troubling like anything. So Pandavas, the 5 brothers, and Kunti Maharani, they took shelter at Virāṭa's house. So the king of Virāṭa, his house, they took shelter. So then Arjuna was teaching dance. So he was he took the role of a dance instructor, dance teacher to Virāṭa's daughter, King Virāṭa's daughter Uttara. So then when they realized, okay, this is not just an ordinary dance teacher, this is a great archer, Arjuna, the king decided to get his daughter married to Arjuna. So Arjuna said, no, I am a guru, I am a teacher. Teacher is to be considered like a father, so I cannot marry her. If you want, I can get her married to my son. That way, he had the Virāṭas, they were on his side. Then we see the Drupada was on his side, dhṛṣṭadyumno were on his side. So the Kauravas were wondering, it's 12 years they were not in place, they don't know anybody, and 12 plus 1, 13 years they were not here anywhere, so they don't know much people, they wouldn't have any strength they are so weak. But seeing all these people, it's mentioned here in the sloka, virāṭaś, sātyakiś, dhṛṣṭadyumno, drupado, everyone are lined up so nicely. So it is very difficult for Kauravas to digest the fact, okay, they are able to do something like this, they are able to do so much, and we'll be seeing tomorrow's sloka. It is very heartbreaking for them, hearing all this sound and seeing the army so nicely arranged, just because there is Lord Krishna on their side. It's 1 against 1,000. So Krishna had said, I will not fight, I'll be present on one side, but my Narayani Sena, my army will be present on the other side. But Arjuna chose Krishna, and Duryodhana wanted more. He wanted the count. He didn't want the person. He wanted the count. So he took the Sena. He didn't take the Lord. So just because Lord was present, so the Lord is wherever there's in the last sloka, you see, Sanjaya didn't want to directly tell to Dhritarashtra that your sons will lose, but he said wherever Lord Krishna is there, wherever Arjuna is, the great archer Arjuna is there, there is victory. Victory is definitely on that side. So that way, it's already confirmed. Lord is there, and there are so many auspicious symbols. Even the conch shell in this sloka, we are seeing so many conch shells are blown. All this indicates that victory is going to be on the side of Pandavas. Still, it is in the previous few slokas we have seen. It's already said Duryodhana is going to teach Dronacharya and saying all of this Kaurava party, they are ready to die and they are ready to sacrifice their life for me. Indirectly, it means that okay, they are anyways going to die, anyways going to sacrifice for Duryodhana's sake. But just if they were on the good side, if they had been nicer, if they have been a devotee, or if they had nice qualities, then they would have been in a compromising situation and they would be nice with their brothers. Just imagine everyone were devotees and they wouldn't have had this fight. But they chose to be on the wrong side, so they will get the result. This with this look, I understand that we have to be very careful while dealing with devotees, because devotees have Lord on their side. So Arjuna had Lord Krishna on this side, and also the king. It's mentioned about king. If you see the first line, it said Yudhiṣṭhira Maharaj is also said to be king. So the fight was supposed to be taking place between two kings, Yudhiṣṭhira Maharaja and Duryodhana. Initially, Sanjay had said about the fight. He was explaining Duryodhana, referring Duryodhana as king. Now he is mentioning Yudhiṣṭhira as a king. So the two kings, rivalry, the two kings, the fight is going to take place between Yudhiṣṭhira and Duryodhana. So the parties. So Duryodhana's side, there is Lord is not present, but while on Yudhiṣṭhira's side, Lord is present. And we can maybe remember the conch shell names, which is very important. Lord Krishna's or Arjuna's at least. But if it's possible, you can read these and by heart or learn these also. Yudhiṣṭhira Maharaj, Bhima's, Nakula and Sahadeva's conch shells also. So, thank you, Prabhu's Mataji's. Anybody would like to add on anything, or anybody want to ask any question? So with that, okay, Amrita Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Nothing.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. You
Hare
had
Krishna.
done splendid